Well, hey there, I'm Deanne Rosso, President and CEO of Elevate Wealth Advisory, and I'm really glad to be here today with another of our 40 for 40 initiative recipients, the Athens Pregnancy Center. I have with me today Miriam Nelson, Executive Director of the Athens Pregnancy Center. Welcome, Miriam.
Thank you for having us, Deanne, and thank you for this awesome opportunity.
Sure, we're so happy to support. So, Miriam, tell us, what is the Athens Pregnancy Center?
Sure. Athens Pregnancy Center began 35 years ago down here in Athens, Georgia, as a ministry of Prince Avenue Baptist Church. The original intention was a focus towards women experiencing an unplanned pregnancy, and primarily the provision was material and options education. And so we have evolved into what we are today, which is a fully medically accredited ambulatory healthcare clinic. And we provide free medical services, including all items that are needed for an early prenatal diagnosis. We provide options education, and we do other early prenatal testing that kind of meets a gap area, treatment and follow-up, in order to work effectively with our local healthcare partners and to get her over to the OBGYN providers for continuity of her ongoing prenatal care. Our medical team does consist of licensed healthcare providers, including physicians, nurse practitioners, RNs, sonographers. We also provide additional services in support areas of social work and parenting support for our moms and dads through classes, and whether those are individual or group sessions, up until the baby is about 2 years old when they do choose to parent. So our mission solely is to be a lifeline for women experiencing unplanned pregnancies by offering her emotional, spiritual, social, medical, physical support while we advocate for life. And our vision is to encourage our community to choose sexual integrity, to value life, and to see lives transformed through the gospel. So
awesome. Well, that's just so awesome. And knowing, like, as a mom myself, knowing how important that prenatal care is, and knowing how I'm sure anxious I would be should that have happened, unplanned. So you guys provide such an amazing service to these women in need. So tell us, what can $1,000 do for the Athens Pregnancy Center?
Oh, so much. It's such a gift. We are in the midst, excuse me, we're in the midst of a medical expansion. So we're opening our first medical satellite clinic down off of Chase Street next month in June. And so we are really anticipating that the number of women that we serve in our community, because the need is so great and because it's already here in our midst, we anticipate the number of women that we serve is going to increase in all areas. So for us, in 2022, we provided 1,088 medical services appointments here. Free in Athens, and we experienced a 29% increase in our medical services last year, and a 25% increase in our social work area, and also a 100% increase in our parenting class participation. And so we've been really excited about that. Our cost per client, to serve a client for around 2 years, and this excludes the cost of personnel or any free items that we give. So like, we have a charitable organization who gives us car seats to give her. We don't include that in our cost out of pocket for what we do to serve her. So $1,000 really does cover the cost of supporting one family for the duration of almost 2 years, through material provision, through all of the free classes, and the, like I said, early interventive medical services that we provide. And we work alongside all of our nonprofits in the community who provide GYN services, or our OBGYN practices that provide ongoing prenatal care. So, last year we served fully 70 families. And so that $1,000 goes towards serving one of those families for an entire 2 years, which is very, very, very helpful.
That is so awesome. Well, it's so awesome to know that, when you think about it that way and you think about that $1,000 can support a family in this way for 2 years, like that's just really incredible. And it's awesome that you guys are expanding. And then the more support that you guys can get, the more women and families you can serve. So that's just incredible. So along those lines, then, if there's anyone watching this video and they really want to support the Athens Pregnancy Center, how can they do that?
Oh my gosh, there's so many different ways. Loving on us, sharing the word, spreading word of mouth throughout the community is a huge way that you can support us, speaking clearly about who we are today, what we do, what we offer to our community. Also volunteering. If there are 3 ways people can volunteer, you basically can volunteer with the medical team. And in that, you can be a medically licensed healthcare provider, or you can be a non-medical person and serve as a patient advocate, working alongside and assessing those initial social needs that they have. The other way is mentoring. We need men and women. We have male mentoring for the first-time fathers and female mentoring for the first-time mothers. They get paired with one mentor who spends the entire pregnancy walking out that journey with them. And really the only requirement is that you're firm in your relationship with Jesus and that you are ready to lead another parent and disciple another parent into parenthood. A lot of the clientele we serve are really, because this is an unexpected pregnancy, they're in a place, like you said in the beginning, of a lot of anxiety, a lot of apprehension, and we know what those normal areas of apprehension are that come in. And for those of us who are planning to be pregnant, so it's a whole nother level for them, and it's just learning to continually not only support them through mentoring, but also continually throughout that 2-year journey, assessing their needs and helping them stabilize. Really, that's what it's about in a lot of situations. And then we need class facilitators. We do a mom's group class that usually consists of 8 to 10 women per semester. They can, again, that's a whole 2-year thing. They can come 4 semesters, and we get together and have fun times with them over the summer. But that's our mom's group. So to have community facilitators to help us teach classes to them, whether it's life skills, it's budgeting, it's helping her understand how to interview for a job and what the importance of housing stability means to her and things along those lines. So it's all those life essentials that we're trying to equip her with when we're in that group setting. And that's for women who have had children already and who come to us in need. So they have subsequent pregnancies. And so we focus more on the parenting and the life stabilization aspect there as well. Material donations are always welcome. We have Amazon wish lists, and under it, we have several subcategories so you can give to certain things. Last year, we received over $12,000 worth of material donations. A lot of that is diapers. We give away so many diapers. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but diapers are not covered by WIC. When they have assistance through pregnancy Medicaid and things along those lines, it's a huge expense for mom who's trying to choose whether to feed her children and buy formula or whether to buy more diapers. And so we don't want her to have to make that choice. So we try to stay in that place. We also have fun things like labor and delivery bags that are just full of really fun, cute things for her and essentials for her to have once she delivers. So those lists are out there. The other thing is we are a 501c3. We are independent, faith-based charitable organization here in Athens, and you can give online at athenspregnancycenter.org. There's a text to give number at 678-931-9272. And our current word, because we just finished a Mother's Day campaign, is MOMS, MOMS, if you want to give a text to give route. And then the other way is just drop off or mail a check or stop by with a check or cash to 767 Oglethorpe Avenue in Athens, Georgia. So those are ways you can give and support us.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, you gave us all the ways that we can help, whether it is volunteering our talent through maybe our medical or our mentoring skills, our time with the volunteer hours, and potentially our treasure. If you want to donate financially, you gave us all the ways that you can do that. So Miriam, remind me again, what was that website?
It is athenspregnancycenter.org. I do want to mention that the launch of the new clinic is under a Doing Business As name. And so it is Compass Women's Clinic of Athens. All donations will still be run through the parent company of athenspregnancycenter.org. And the new website for the new launch of the new clinic will be cwcathens.org. So we'll be getting that out a little more public in the coming weeks.
Well, that is incredibly exciting. So we are just really thrilled to support the Athens Pregnancy Center with this donation. And for those of you who may not know, the 40 for 40 initiative is our way at Elevate of celebrating our 40th anniversary. And we chose 40 nonprofit organizations that provide so much support to our community. And those were chosen by our team members and our clients. So we're just really happy today to feature the Athens Pregnancy Center. You can learn more about the Athens Pregnancy Center, as Miriam suggested, athenspregnancycenter.org, and or you could go to our website, elevate-wealth.com, and learn more about the Athens Pregnancy Center or any of the other organizations that we're supporting in our 40 for 40 initiative. Thank you so much, Miriam, for joining me today and for all that the Athens Pregnancy Center does to support our community.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.